Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Level Up with Loraine. Today is going to be my first book review and recommendation. I will try and do these as often as possible after reading a book or any of the past books that I've read that I feel like are great, right? Whether they will add value to your life or will have an interesting sort of story or lesson for you. So again, these will not be long episodes. This is just a quick sort of sneak peek into the book and what to expect and why I liked it. So today's book, the summary will be for Spare by Prince Harry and my own take on it. So Spare is a memoir written by Prince Harry, who is the Duke of Sussex, and the book explores his experiences as a member of the British royal family. Now, we know that he is the second son to Princess Diana, the late. And we all know sort of some of the things that have gone on with him and his family, with his new wife, Meghan, and sort of, absconding his duties and moving to LA, to the United States of America. So this book explores his experiences, right, within his role as a royal. And it also covers his childhood and his time in the military, which is very, very interesting to me that, he played a role and he worked in the military. He's been, to war. And it was very interesting to me that, the detail in which he goes to and the length in which he explains the work that went into it to prepare, as well as his experiences. And he also really talks about his marriage to Meghan Markle and his struggles with mental health and media scrutiny. So the media scrutiny part is sort of the golden thread that runs through all his relationships and his entire experiences and life story. So Prince Harry also discusses his efforts to use his platform for social and environmental causes, including his work with the Invictus Games and his focus on mental health awareness. So throughout the book, he reflects on his personal journey and the challenges he faced in finding his own path, while still honoring his commitment to his family and his duty, which is sort of an internal tug of war, a friction, wanting to do the right thing, but also wanting to live his authentic life. And so I think even in the midst of all sort of the scrutiny, the backlash, I think this is a well-written biography, very intimate, and it brings you, the reader, into his confidence. I think it was done so elegantly and yet so authentically. You can see and feel Harry and hear his voice narrating the story. And so I think you will also, an interesting thing I picked up is he's a broken man. So he's a broken man who never really mourned his mother, particularly because the institution is very stoic and is well perceived as cold. They don't show emotion or feelings in public. And so he couldn't sort of mourn his mother as a child all the way to being an adult. It was an internal mourning. And now we see this play out in his book. We see him, even what the media is calling tantrums. It's really a man who has built up this frustration, this anger, this desperation of, the world, the media always casting their eye on him, and he cannot live authentically. And I think it's layered, right? Because his mother died whilst under the same media scrutiny, being chased, into a tunnel where she finally met her demise. And again, it was the media, the paparazzi that was chasing her. And this is the same paparazzi that is almost chasing him. And, we see the comparison of that to him being chased out of the institution, fleeing for sort of looking for safety for him and his wife. And that safe haven is in the form of friends in Hollywood giving them a house and, them sort of starting off their life there. And again, like I said, the golden thread, the sort of the villain of the story is the media. So I loved this book. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly recommend it. And yeah, scoop it up and let me know what your thoughts are. I think it's also important for me to add that this is not a random share. So, as much as I enjoy reading and I will be sharing reviews and recommendations or not of books that I will have read, this story was particularly special and very much linked to what I'm trying to achieve with this podcast, which is living your authentic life. And whether it's professionally or in your personal life, but being able to present the very best version of yourself in both worlds. And, being able to achieve that work-life integration where for Harry, yes, the royal family and the duties that come with that are my professional life. But also I have this personal life, this life that I'm trying to build with Megan and my son and now a daughter. And so how do I not shortchange that life for my professional life? How do I not lose myself in trying to achieve both and ultimately choosing himself? So this is why I shared this book. And like I said, if you have not read it, look for it, read it, and please leave a review. Let me know your thoughts, comments, etc. I will share in the description box my Instagram handle and my email address, and feel free to share with me any comments, any asks for maybe topics you'd like me to discuss in the future or books you want me to review. But also, if you feel like you are connecting to the channel and you want to be a guest and come and share your story and be authentic and help someone, please hit me up. I am looking for that, and that's the purpose of the channel. And so thank you everybody for tuning in to my channel today. If you're hearing this message, you've listened to the very end of the episode and the book review. And for that, I am truly grateful. If you enjoyed this episode and you want more like these, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and share this episode with your friends. I hope you're looking forward to the next episode as much as I am. But until then, goodbye and continue to level up.